Hi everybody, Tammy here, and I have a quick project share um, of a little folio that I made for my little great niece. We're celebrating her 2-year-old birthday today at a party with a few family members. So I made this little folio for her, and I'm going to show you first of all the products that I used. I used some of the chipboard that comes from Sizzix, and let's see, yeah, it's called mixed media board, and it cuts through using the big die in my spellbinder perfectly. So this is what I used for the actual base of the folio. So we have that, and then the die that I used to cut out the album base, which is I believe it's called the Folio die from Eileen Hull. Although I don't see the title on here, I'm pretty sure it's referred to as the Folio album. And so it's this big die, and then this is what it looks like. So I used that. And then I used these dies that accompany, these thinlits that are used to accompany that big die. And this is the waterfall, and there's some tags. Yeah, so it's got several dies in here. And then this is the thinlits. Oh, I can't remember what this is called. Anyways, it makes the binding, the pages. So I can't believe these don't have, oh, it's called book binding and label die. And then this is what it looks like. And then this one, now that I know where the titles are, this is the Thinlits, the Folio page and pocket and flowers dies. So there's lots of different dies in here. I used the page die, and so that I didn't have to measure and cut, and saved me a lot of time. So let's get into this. Let me get in frame. So the paper collection that I used is called Little Girl by Stamperia. And I have been dying to use the paper collection I've had it for quite a while. I'm just waiting for the perfect project. And of course, the little great niece, something for her was the perfect project. This little girl reminds me so much of my little great niece. If they made a paper collection for her, this would be it. So to start out with, I used some of that faux leather that you can buy in the roll from Hobby Lobby to make a little bow. And then this is just a little glittery embellishment that I received, I think in Esme from Crafty Me Shop would put together, and she still does, beautiful boxes. And I think I got several of these pastel pieces in one of her boxes that I bought. So I used it finally. It had, again, I had to find the perfect project to do. So let me show you the outside. I left the spine pretty plain. Again, this is all using the paper collection from Stamperia. And then you'll see 2 eyelets here, and then I have some seam binding. I believe the seam binding is from Maddie and Madison at Spectrum Art Creations. So, okay, and then this die, all of the dies I used are Sizzix dies. So this was a layered die that I have with several different sizes of these scallop circles. So let's open it up. And you'll see, let's see, make sure I'm in frame. So the inside cover, I put this pretty little paper from the collection. Let's move it like this so we can concentrate on one side at a time. So right here, these waterfalls are tied shut, just so when she puts pictures in, they'll get kind of bulky. They won't interfere with the book closing. So all of these little waterfall pieces are pretty much all of them are using the paper out of the Little Girl collection from Stamperia. I think this one right here was a pie-in design paper. Might have been Paris Flea Market that I had. So some of these do have other little papers included. There's some tilde in here. Here's a little, see the 2 celebrating her 2nd birthday. And then I just did a little, just a little, I guess journaling, little note, tiny little notebook. She can put memories from her party. When I say she, I mean my niece, little Luna's mom. This is mainly for her to document her party today. So there's that. Yeah, it's just, this is just a little tiny bit of lace and again the paper from the Stamperia collection. And then it came with several nice size little journaling cards. I did have to cut these down a little bit to fit in the folio, but here's one with the birthday cake on it. It says special day. And then here's the little birthday girl. Isn't she cute? And then of course they've got journaling spots on the back. And then this is a little pocket that I created. And it's got some depth to it, so she can put several things in here if she wants to. Put this back with the special day showing, and then her little 2-year-old notebook in there. Okay, so there's that part. And then this is actually where I used the bookbinding die to create these pages that are actually opened at the top, so there's pockets, okay? So she can do whatever she wants on these pages. I thought probably pictures, you know, from the party. And then inside, if she wants to journal on these or put more pictures on these little cards that I made, or I guess you could call them tags. I used the whale tail tab punch, and then this is tilde paper. So there is a mixture of a few other brands of paper in here. But the pages, I used all of the Stamperia Little Girl paper. I think this may be authentique, from an authentique paper pad. And then again, a little tab. So if I had collections that kind of coordinated, I went ahead and used them. And I wanted to put some tilde in here because tilde is my favorite. And I usually try to include it in any special projects that I do. So yeah, we just have these little pages with the little cards that she can, tags that she can decide to use however she wants to. Okay, and then here is another little area where I created a pocket that has some depth to it. And this little girl, she's ready for her birthday party, doesn't she? She looks so much like my little great niece. Even the little pigtails, the little bun pigtails, her mom does her hair like that a lot. And then these are just like little, what would you call them? They're not really tags, but just little mats to do, you know, put some pictures on. They're pretty heavy duty, so she could put a picture on the top and then right on the back. But again, tilde paper. This is tilde paper. And yeah, these were all made with tilde paper. So we'll show the floral. And then I just use various, you know, Thinlit dies that I have. Pretty much all spellbinders, I believe. Okay, and then here's the last waterfall. And then again, used most of the Stamperia Little Girl paper collection. And the one thing I had to make sure, which was a little bit tricky, make sure all the hearts were, you know, going the right way as they flipped. Wasn't difficult, but it was just something that I found myself I had to be mindful of as I was doing this. So this is her little folio book to celebrate her 2-year-old birthday, and it was fun to make. Just wanted to share it so that I have a record of it if I ever wanted to look back to see what I did. And if you watch this video, thank you so much for watching, and I will get back into my obsession with the Stamperia Atelier des Arts collection. My box is waiting to be embellished, and I'll be bringing that out again. This has taken me a little while to put together, so I wanted to get this done, of course, because the party is today. I also made her a birthday card, but it's already sealed up in her envelope, so I didn't want to unseal the envelope and share it, but I used the remnants of the paper collection for her little birthday card. So I hope you find time today to create something that makes you happy. And until next time, I will talk to you later. Again, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.